Hello, welcome back to the reading of the poem of the Man God, written by Maria Valtorta, Volume 4, Chapter 438, Part 2, Another Sabbath at Nazareth. One can enter here without knocking at the doors. Here is Simon of Jonah. This time he could not resist temptation, says Thomas, laughing, while he runs out. Yes, I did not resist. Peace to you, Master. He kisses Jesus and is kissed by him. Who can resist? He sees Mary and bows. Greetings. He then resumes, but to satisfy our consciences, we came by Tiberias, and we looked for Judas. Because we are all here, eh? The others are coming, including Margium. So I was saying that we came by Tiberias. Yes, to look for Judas in the event that he should think of coming to Capernaum, at least on the fourth Sabbath. It would not be nice if we were all away, and we found him. And we found him, yes, nay, Isaac found him, as he had gone to see Jonathan, because Isaac ended up by coming to Capernaum, waiting for you, with I don't know how many more, who have remained there to become more learned under the good guidance of Hermas and Stephen, of your son Naomi, and of John the priest. But Isaac came with us, because he too will die if he does not see you. Poor Isaac. He was not made welcome by Judas. But Isaac, during his long sickness, must have destroyed all feelings of impatience, grudge, and anger. He never reacts. Even if they box his ears, he smiles. What a peaceful man. Well, he said to us, I saw Judas. He is not coming. Do not insist. I understood. I asked him. Did he answer you insolently? Tell me. I am the chief, and I must know. Oh, no, he replied. He did not answer insolently, but his insolence did. He is to be pitied. Well, let us pity him. Well, we are here, and happy to. Here are the others. And with the others there are Judas and James of Alphaeus, with their mother, and the disciples of Nazareth, Aser, Ishmael, and Simon of Alphaeus, and a rarity also, Joseph of Alphaeus. They unburden themselves of their bags. Nathanael has brought some apples, and Philip a basketful of grapes as golden as Uriah's hair. Peter and Zebedee's sons, some pickled fish. Matthew, who has no home cared for by women and thus has nothing good, has brought a jar full of earth, with inside it a slender trunk, which, judging by its foliage, I would say is a lemon or orange tree, or another citrus tree, and he explains, it's a rarity. Only who goes to Cyrene can get them. And I know a man who was at Cyrene, one of the revenue authorities, like me once. He is now retired at Ippo. I went to him to get the plant, because it must be planted out at the new moon. The fruit is beautiful and good. Its flower is sweet-smelling, and looks like a waxen star, a star like your name. Here. And he offers the plant to Mary. But what a trouble for you, Matthew, all this wait? I am grateful to you. My garden is becoming more and more beautiful thanks to you all. Porphyria's camphor, Joanna's roses, you, rare plant, Matthew, the other flower plants brought by Judas of Cario. How many beautiful things. How kind you all are to Jesus' mother. All the apostles are moved. They only cast sidelong glances at each other when Mary mentions Judas's name. Yes, they love you, but we love you too, says gravely and stiffly Joseph of Alphaeus. Of course, you are the dear children of my dear relative Alphaeus and of Mary, who is so good, and you love me. It is natural. We are relatives. These, instead, are not our blood, and yet they are like sons to me, like brothers to Jesus, as they love him so much and follow him. Joseph takes the hint immediately. He clears his throat, searching for words. He finds them. He says, of course, but if I am not yet there with them, it is because I think also of the consequences for him, for you. And well, I love you too. You especially, poor woman, as you are left all by yourself too long. And I have come to tell Jesus that I am glad that he has remembered also the needs of his mother and has done what was necessary here. And satisfied with being the head of the kindred and thus in a position to praise and admonish, he deigns to commend Jesus for all the work of carpentry, painting, and other jobs done in that month. That is how it should be done. One can now see that this woman has a son, and I am happy to be able to say that I have found again my wise Jesus of Joseph. Bravo! And the wise Jesus of Joseph, the most wise divine word humiliated in our flesh, meek and humble, accepts the praises mixed with the authoritative advice of his cousin Joseph, smiling so kindly that it helps to check any untimely reaction of the apostles in his favor. And Joseph, having set off, seeing that they listen to him, does not stop, but he continues, I do hope that from now on Nazareth will no longer see a poor woman forlorn, while her son unwisely leaves the trodden path to beat paths which are uncertain, both with regard to their ends and their consequences. I will speak to my friends, to the head of the synagogue. We will forgive you. Oh, Nazareth will be happy to open out her arms to you, as to a son who has come back, as an example of virtue to all the citizens. Tomorrow, I will take you to the synagogue myself, and Jesus raises his hand, imposing silence, and calmly, but very resolutely, he says, I will certainly come to the synagogue as a believer, exactly as I went there on the other Sabbaths. But it is not necessary for you to plead in my favor, because 1 hour after sunset, I will set out again to evangelize, as it is my duty to obey the Most High. A bad letdown for Joseph, a very bad one. All his good-naturedness is shattered, and his hostile intolerance comes to light again. All right, but do not look for me in the hour of need. I've done my duty, and your certain misfortunes will not fall on me. Goodbye. I am one too many here because I cannot understand you, and you cannot understand me. I am going away with no grudge, but very sad. May the Lord protect you as he protects all those who are simple-minded, incomplete. Goodbye, Mary. Take heart, poor mother. Goodbye, Joseph, but I must take heart for you, not for him, because you are the one who is out of the path of God, and you grieve me, says Mary calmly, but sure of herself. You are a fool, that's what you are, and if you were not the head of the family, I would give you a thrashing, as you are a creature of my blood, but not of my spirit, shouts Mary of Alphaeus. And she would have said more, but Mary implores her, be quiet, for my sake. I'll be quiet, yes, but tell me if I have to see a rascal like him among my sons. The rascal, in the meantime, has gone away, while good Mary of Alphaeus unburdens her soul with regard to that stubborn son, and she ends giving vent to her feelings by bursting into tears, and sobbing she expresses her greatest pain. And I will not have him with me in heaven. I will not have him. I will see him in torments. Oh, Jesus, it's for you to work the miracle. Yes, Mary, do not weep. His hour will come too. The 11th, perhaps, but it will come, I can assure you. Do not weep, says Jesus, comforting her. And when her weeping is over, he says to the apostles and disciples, let us go into the olive grove while the women prepare their things. We will speak among ourselves. This has been a reading from the poem of the Man God, written by Maria Valtorta, Volume 4. Chapter 438, Part 2. Another Sabbath at Nazareth. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow. May God bless you, and may peace be with you.